What is up, squad? Welcome to the Las Vegas apartment tour. It is here, bro. Obviously, y'all see the view behind me, but we can't start there. We gotta start at the front door. Let's go.
Well, hello there.
Welcome in. So that is the front door right there. I don't know if you heard that, but there is a doorbell as well. Let's do the tour. So right when you walk in, right beside the front door is a bathroom. Oh, hello there. That I've actually never used. What's in here? Oh, just a little John. Okay, interesting. I've not used this bathroom yet. I might have to try that out. And now we are in the kitchen. Yo, I'm gonna be real. I have never lived on my own before, so I don't really know what all is going on here. I think we got a stove there, a fridge, some freezers, microwave, and this piece of alien technology. So I'm gonna have to learn how to do some cooking. We might do some cooking streams or something, because right now, my main course is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Also, this whole space is a total of 2.5 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, and 1,400 square foot. And this runs about $2,800 is what I'm paying here in Vegas. Out here, we have the living room. We finally got the place furnished, chowed out. I got a little bit of an upgrade since the casting couch. And also, the best piece of furniture I have is this coffee table. First of all, it has wheels, and ready for this? Oh, it rises. Nah, that is the best thing I've ever seen. With how we have this whole apartment set up, I don't have a ton of space for like a kitchen area. So this is kind of my dining table. It's a little ghetto, I know, but yo, that's a good setup. I don't even care. And also, with it being the skyrise apartment, this is the coolest part. The living room goes straight into this view here of Las Vegas, of the Strip. It's always kind of been my dream to be in a high-rise apartment kind of setup. The sphere's super unique and it looks really, really sick at night. So the view is definitely my favorite feature. Right off of the living room here, we go into my streaming setup / desk. This is where I spend most of my time. And we will get to that shortly. That is actually the shipping area for our business. But first, let's check out the bedroom. So this here is the bedroom. This is where I sleep. Shout out R2's posted up there. I actually made my bed just for this video, so I hope y'all appreciate it. This bedroom has the same view, and another cool thing about the view is the mountains out there. You think of Vegas as like the desert, but mountains surround the city and just have a really sick look. That is the bedroom, and here is the second bathroom, which comes equipped with this fancy jacuzzi with jets. I don't even know how to turn them on. I have not gotten a bath yet. I have gotten showers. I don't smell. But yeah, we got a bathtub, a little sink area, and another toilet. All right, and now that we've seen the bathroom, the bedroom, the reason we kind of got this set up here is for the streaming. And this is where I do all my streams from. This is the setup right here. We got a little stream deck going on. And the camera I use for my face cam on streams, I'm actually using the film. This is a Sony 6100. And then for the pack opening streams, I use this Sony ZV-1 for if anyone was curious. Lighting's really interesting. So anyone new here, I mainly stream pack openings, and lighting can be a disaster. And it's like one of the most important things. Needing to light what's in front of me and my face. It was really hard to figure out, but I finally got these things that kind of light up the front of the desk. And then this is kind of my face cam light. It's like a soft light, but like a digital version, and it works really, really well. I recommend that. I think I got that at Best Buy. And here is the PC that all the streams and all my work is run off. I think it's just like a 3060 in there, but that thing has held up amazing for me, so shout out to the rig. And oh, let's get into the collectible shelf. Eventually, I want to get like a man cave and have like a whole room, but for now, this is what we're rocking with. And I just finally got these shelf lights that actually look really, really good. Here are some of the best pieces. We got this Vader Hot Toys, my first ever Hot Toys. I got it at Celebration Japan. Hot Toys are gonna become a problem for me. Just like trading cards, I really wanna get more of those. Here are some of my more rare Star Wars perspective boxes. We have my Luke Skywalker helmets. And oh, shout outs. I don't know if I've ever mentioned these. Raphael comics. I actually got from a collector in the card space that I pulled a Pedro Pascal autograph 1/1 for. And he wanted it hand delivered, so we made it happen. And in return, he gave me these because he ended up being a comic book seller. You know, my favorite is the GOAT, Raphael. Raphael is the best turtle. And these are all signed too. And just a cool story behind them too. And I grew up on Ninja Turtles and Raphael, so fire to have. We have my favorite Pokemon set of all time, a Hidden Fates ETB right there, the Fan 4 Pop Bucket, and the motorcycle helmets. So again, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on a video or a stream, but I have been riding motorcycles. Like, I got my motorcycle license before I got my car license. I've come from like a motorcycle family and have always just loved riding. Also, another funny thing, I don't have a car here in Las Vegas. I only brought my motorcycle. It doesn't really rain here. Hopefully it stays that way and it works out. But yeah, that is my transportation around here right now. Okay, it's time to look at the shipping area. So here we have all of the cards from one of our latest streams, getting those all together and packed up. Here are some extras and some packs we always hand out for any collectors who didn't pull any big cards. Our bubble mailers, sleeves, and the label printer. This thing's a dog. This thing never stops. I don't know how it's still going. This is my first label printer I've ever gotten, and it's never failed me. Shout out, I think it's a Jaden's printer. And this GoPro here, this is a little bit of a new addition. We film when we pack the orders, if we ever need to look back on footage of if a card goes missing or if someone's claiming they didn't get it, just to make sure we did our part. Luckily, I haven't had to use it yet. That's a good problem to have, but it does give you a peace of mind knowing there's a visual of what was packed. Online businesses are becoming more and more popular, and if you're running one, I really suggest when you're fulfilling orders that have some sort of video to help with that. Here we have the supplies area, some sleeves, some top loaders of every size. You never know, bro. Some of these boxes have mega thick packs, mega thick cards in them. You always got to be prepared. You never want to pull a 1/1 without having the right top loader. So we have all the way from the thinnest to the mega thicks. These are for the Ice Spice cards. All right, and we have one more bedroom to check out right here. This has turned into kind of my card storage area. Just a ton of Pokemon, Star Wars, Marvel, Disney. I mean, everywhere you look, there's different boxes around. A lot of these are waiting to be opened on stream, and a lot of these are also just waiting till we hopefully get a local card store set up sometime soon here in Vegas. So that is one thing we have in the plans. Nothing in stone yet, but as we continue to get closer to that goal, I will give you all the updates on that. Also, check this out. There is no lights. There is no lights. There's no lights in any of this apartment. I don't know if you noticed, but I had a ring light on, I had lamps, my shelf lights. I was just mad confused when we got here because the first night I started hitting all the light switch and I was like, no lights work in this place. I started plugging like my electronics into the outlets and none of the outlets were working. And I was like, why not have like electric? But like everything in the kitchen was working. And here I found out these light switches are all for outlets. So you gotta be careful on which one you hit because you might shut down the PC. That's why this one's taped. So very interesting moving into a place with zero lighting. So if we go into this dark abyss, the bathrooms have lights, luckily. I don't know why this place has 3 bathrooms, but shout out. Some more storage in here. A MIDI that has been collecting dust. Yo, chat, you know Synth City actually started, I was trying to do music production. Wild. So that is the ground zero of Synth City right there in the corner. But yeah, and a mega big shower. Like literally, check this out. This is like my wingspan almost, bro. I might try that out tonight. That thing is wild. That is the second bathroom. No jacuzzi in this one. Just a giant shower and the John. All right, and now we have the coolest part of the whole tour to check out. Let's go out onto the balcony here. So here we are. Shout out the Strat, that is the Space Needle. And you could actually jump off that with bungee cords. They have like a whole setup for that. Should I do it? I don't know. That's crazy. Look at the sunset. It's actually on the other side, but still has the sky looking so nice. Frankenstein on the sphere. All right. They never turn the sphere off. It's always doing something crazy. A very, very cool skyline of what Las Vegas looks like out here. It's very busy. There's always something going on at that little resort area. Also, they're doing a festival right there right now. There's always something going on. Yo, I do have a little chill spot. This is the little patio area. Just got that set up in the corner. That's where honestly I eat most of my meals, for real. Just don't look down, because we are up there. Over 30 stories high. It gets really windy up here too, bro. The patio furniture, we almost lost it one day. I had to jump out and grab it. I didn't know Vegas was windy like that. So that is pretty much the complete tour. Thank you all for tuning in. And I just want to say everyone who's made this possible, without everyone's support and without the glory of God, I wouldn't be here in this place. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. I am here for a 6-month lease right now. This was like the landing pad to see where I'd want to stay, if I want to stay anywhere more permanently. So we have a couple months here to do some really cool things, whether this is the first video you watched or if you watched my very first pack opening. Thank you all for always tuning in and supporting. It's unbelievable where we've been able to grow to. So everybody, thank you guys always. I will catch y'all soon.